I literally just got a campervan in Costa Rica. I am very excited and at the same time I'm very, 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 very scared. So I bought a van in Costa Rica and it's going all wrong. I did record the whole process in a phone that I don't have anymore, and basically the same day that my phone got stolen is the same day I get shy. It's the same day that I got the bad news about this one. We're gonna do it differently and I'm gonna explain you everything and share you the little content I have with a Hawaii phone that I had as a backup for a little bit. Let's do it. I'm in Costa Rica. I got here 2 months ago, and when I got here I went into these WhatsApp groups, and one day they shared this Volkswagen Classic van that I've dreamt for a lifetime to have. And I had in mind that here in Costa Rica I wanted to travel in a van or a car because it's actually small enough for you to travel it all. I left it for a few days. The post came up again and I was like, let me just contact the person. We met. I met the van. It had a few things that needed fixing, but it seemed to be running fine. So I was like, okay, what could go wrong, right? And I asked for a sign from the universe, and the universe brought that sign telling me, yes, buy it. I literally just got a campervan in Costa Rica. I mean, it's a work in progress and I still can't believe it. I'm really in shock. I really don't know what to say because I am very excited and at the same time I'm very, 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 very scared. This is going to be on my name in Costa Rica. It's going to be mine. I'm in charge of it. It's my baby. I did that. Let's roll with it. It's happening, guys. I decided to say yes under a few terms. So this person was going to be staying until the end of July. He was going to fix the things that needed fixing. He was going to help me with all the process because the van is Mexican and we were going to be changing the plates to Costa Rica. I said to him, if you promise me, you will stay. If you promise me, you will help me with the whole process and you will be here to convert the van, then it's a go-go. And he was like, I promise you I will stay. I'm guessing you already know where this is going. It came the day where we had to take it to aduana. And when we were going to take it there, the van stopped working. Bear in mind at this point, I already paid the person. I should have maybe paid half. And once everything was done, pay the other half. Yeah, I truly trusted with my whole gut because I had many people that they were like, he's legit, he's a good person, you can trust him, it's all good. So I trusted my gut and everyone else's gut. So the car had an issue, but the issue was a very small thing. It just needed something connecting. So at the end, the guy took the van. He said to me, don't worry, leave it in the aduanas. Once in aduanas, it goes through a process and they will let us know when it's finished. So then we can take the next steps. A few days later, we met up and we had a chat about the things that we wanted to do in the van. And then at the same day, he said to me, I want to be honest, I had an offer of a job in Europe. I'm open to it because it's a very good job and I would like to take it. Promise you that I won't leave until everything is legally done. And I was like, okay, well, that's fine. So then he messaged me. It was like, they've given me the job, but they've told me I have to leave at the end of this month. That was like a week and a half. And I'm like, we're still in the process. We're still waiting for the van to come out. Then we need to take it to DECRA where it was going to have all the tests. And from there, we need to legally then start the transfer of the name. So everything was going to be a bit slower. And he's like, don't worry, I'm still not going to leave till everything is done. And I've learned is how important it is to get everything signed. Even the things that you speak about, get that signed. At that point, I realized that he knew about this job from the beginning, that he was lying to me about it, that he made promises that he couldn't keep. That's why in the salon, he was leaving and then he wasn't, and then he was, and then he wasn't. That happened quite a bit. So then he said to me that on Monday we were going to pick up the van. We were supposed to meet up very early in the morning. He asked me to meet up at 9. So I was in center by 9. I waited for him for an hour. We had a lot of issues. We couldn't make a payment we needed to do so we could go and pick up the van. That day got discarded. He said, don't worry, I'll make the rest of the payment on Tuesday, first thing in the morning, and then I'll go and pick up the van. Tuesday comes by, and by 11 a.m. he says to me, I'm gonna go now. Within one thing and the other, nothing happened. So I actually had many things going on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and I canceled everything and moved it to Thursday and Friday because he kept moving things around. And I couldn't move it anymore because some of them were like canceling, and I already moved it too many times. Obviously, Thursday, he was like, we can go today. And I said to him, I cannot. You can go and pick it up yourself and take it to DECRA. And I knew at that moment that when he refused to do it, it's because he knew that the car was not going to pass DECRA. And I knew there that I really messed up. I really trusted someone I shouldn't. He messaged me that same day to tell me he left the country, that he was already gone and he was already in Europe. So in one same day, many things happened. A day where everything broke me because I literally just lost a phone that I just bought not long ago. And I was without that phone, without a way of communicating because my SIM was an electronic SIM and I didn't have a way to put it on an electronic SIM. And then I also had a message from this person saying, hey, I've left you with a van. It's not on your name. I left the country. I had the job. It was more important for me. Bye-bye. Yes, that happened. I didn't know where the van was. I was just absolutely lost. Managed to find out where it was, and so I went and picked it up. But I asked someone to come with me because one of the things he promised me to fix before anything is the seat, because I don't reach the pedals. Obviously that didn't happen, so I asked someone that was a bit taller than me to come with me. Okay, this feels so weird. You can tell that like the quality's changed. I don't have my iPhone. This is my new phone for now. Now we are gonna go to Limon to figure out if I can get the motorhome because it's not in my name yet. So wish me good luck. We took the bus, went to Limon, got there, found the van, and then firstly, they couldn't find the keys. When they found the keys, they couldn't find the keys of the doors outside, but the windows were broken anyway, so we were able to open the doors. So once we got the key, we tried to put the reverse and it didn't work. It wouldn't go back. It just didn't get in. We were there for an hour and a half trying, and for whatever reason he managed to put it and he managed to go back, and it was the happiest moment ever. I'm gonna show you the recording of it. We managed to make it go backwards. We've been like trying to do that. We've been trying to do that for the past hour or so, and it's working, but yeah, it wasn't getting in, it wasn't going back, and now it's going back. Yay, we did it! We decided to go a bit forward, and before we left, we were like, let us try again if we can go back. And we couldn't put it again. We tried hundreds of times. So that was very dangerous, and we were supposed to take it to the ECRA, but we knew that it was not going to pass any of the test if it doesn't go back. And also we realized that many things weren't working, like the windows weren't going down, the indicators weren't working, the lights weren't working. All these things seemed to work. I checked the car, so I'm not too sure what happened from there to then. Yes, I should have taken a mechanic, but I'm in Costa Rica. They tell me here, be careful, don't trust many mechanics. So who I'm gonna take with me? I was here for very little time, so all I could do is trust the people around me. We decided we're not gonna go to Decra, so we were going to come back to Puerto Viejo. That was about like an hour and a half trip. We got out and we found a place where we had to turn around. So we went in, the car stopped. When we went to look, it was very hot, the car, and we thought that was it. Just one more thing to add in the list of the things that break it. The good thing is that we stopped a parking lot of trucks. So there was many people in there, and then they helped us move it to one side and get it out of the way. I'm very grateful because my friend that came with me, plus all the people that was there, literally were holding me. Not like literally, but like actually holding me when I was breaking down. Because I'm going to share with you a video of me talking of how I just didn't know what to do. Okay, guys. So the van isn't working. Everything is breaking. So it stopped, doesn't go back. We only went once. Now it's not working. We're here. And we're in Limon. I don't know what to do. It really hurts pain. To trust. My responsibility was that I bought it and I trusted the person. I didn't know any mechanic to come with me that could help me. So then I decided to trust the person, and I know it's teaching me a lot, but at the same time, which type of world we are, we can trust people. It upsets me because I don't want not to trust. I want to be able to trust people, and it hurts me. It hurts me to realize that you're just gonna trust. And so as I was doing that video, it got cut off. I started calling people. I spoke with my lawyer, and they were like, well, you might have to get someone to tow the van from here and take it here to Puerto Viejo because it just came out of aduanas and it only gives you like a paper that you can drive it a few days. So you had to stay in one place and stop. But where I'm staying, there was no parking. So what I needed is to find a mechanic. Now I called many mechanics and many weren't able to do it. As I was on the phone talking to one of the mechanics, the guys called my name and they were like, Clara, it's fine. The car is starting. It didn't heat up. It just, the cooler, the water was gone. So the engine seemed to be fine. And that was like the key of things working. The mechanic was like, okay, that's fine, you can bring it here. So then we were like, okay, let's head out because it was getting late. We were back on the roads. Before we left Limon, I said, hey, my friend, he was a rock star. He had to see me cry. He had to see me absolutely destroyed and hold it for me. Although he struggled a bit too, because he was like, why did you do this? But I say, hey, let me invite you to some food. And we had the McDonald's on the way. I haven't had McDonald's for such a long time, but it was on a special occasion and we were like, McDonald's. We first stopped, put some petrol, left the van on the side, and then went to have some McDonald's. Ate it in the van. We headed to Puerto Viejo, but first we stopped in Cahuita. Now, when we stopped in Cahuita, we realized the lights of the indicators, they were on. Although the indicators don't work, it wouldn't turn off. Anyways, he had to go and do something. When we decided to leave, the van wouldn't start again. We were like, no. So we had people from everywhere coming and trying to help us. We managed to get it on. We still had like a 40-minute drive. We took it to the mechanic, and I'm super grateful because the mechanic actually was close and he literally stayed up and kept it open just for me so I could leave it, and it's been there since. And he was like, if you're patient, we're gonna look through it, we're gonna look at how much it's gonna cost you to fix all the things so you can pass the decora, and that's gonna take a while because it's a very old van. It needs many things that they don't have here in Costa Rica, and he doesn't want to overcharge me, so he wants to look at it properly and give me a good price, knowing that money doesn't grow out of the trees and I'm not rich and I'm really like lost a lot of money. So it's kind of like, yeah, the plan from here is first of all get everything fixed if I can afford it. Let's hope I can afford it, because if not, I'm gonna have to abandon the van because I can't even sell it in someone else's name. So getting it fixed, taking it to Decra saying all good, taking it back, all of that I'm gonna have to tow it there and back. Then I'm gonna go have to pay something that's called marchamo, and then from that we're gonna start the transfer of the name, and in there we're gonna find out if actually can be transferred legally without him being in the country. I still don't know that. I don't know what's gonna happen. It's one of them things that I just have to trust. I named her name is Anima, and I'm trusting that this is gonna all work out. So because of that, I'm gonna have to stay in Costa Rica. I have to settle down a little bit to make more income, so I can pay all the bills that are gonna start coming up. So that's going to take a lot of the time away from me being able to do content, but I want to find a way to keep doing content somehow because I love it. So I'm going to have to juggle things. So hopefully we have a van to travel Costa Rica and you guys can travel with me. That's what's happened so far. It's been a journey, but I believe everything happens for a reason. Definitely teaching me patience, teaching me to flow, teaching me to trust the timing of things. And I also think that if it's happened, it's maybe because I'm meant to stay here in Costa Rica. And also this gives me the opportunity to do what I came to do. I wanted to start offering my healing services in here, and at the same time I wanted to teach Reiki in between many hundred things that I want to do. Too many. So maybe life was like, okay, we're gonna take easy the van so you can actually focus on these things now, and we will see because maybe things start speeding up all again. We don't know. Yes, I wanted to share my updates with you guys, and hopefully the next one it's gonna be to tell you that we're all good. We have a van and we could start converting it. But that's going to be interesting because I have no clue how to convert a van. And we're going to have to figure out how to do that. So wish me good luck. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.